Hey. How you doing? Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Oh, what am I doing? Oh-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we are. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hang on. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Yay. All right. You know what? Let's put this. Let's do this. I suppose. You're supposed to do this shit. You're gonna save your stuff and share it and all that fun stuff. What the fuck? Don't worry, when I said I'll be right with you, I meant it. For sure, for sure. Why won't you minimize? This looks really stupid right now. I totally am aware of that. Just sharing and stuff, whatever. It annoys me. I don't, I'm not exactly a fan of self-promotion, so every time I do it, it just. And that's every show, right? Every fucking show, you know, you share the links everywhere. I don't like it. So that's all I'm bitching and kvetching about. It's of no consequence to anyone, or it's not relevant to anyone but me. Whatever. Yeah, how's it going, guys? Been a minute, and we are hands fucking free. We are hands free. Yay. I can't tell you. Let me put it this way. I am irrationally happy about this. All right. I ordered this puppy on, what day is this? Tuesday. Ordered this last Friday. Came on Saturday. Yeah. I was like, all right, because I was legit sick of holding my mic all the time. And for the listeners, what I'm referring to is the boom that I got recently, that I have wanted for quite some time. So yes, we are quite happy about that. I'm a hand talker. I'm not French, but I'm a hand talker. I do a lot of this and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's nice to not have to hold the fucking thing all day or the whole show. How's everyone going? I worked all weekend. May 2-4 weekend, Victoria Day, here in Canada. It's all fireworks and shit, kind of like Canada Day. It's the one other holiday in Canada where, at least that I can think of, where there is fireworks. There's others, but it's all up to the individual, I guess. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, May 2-4 here in Canada. Some celebrated, some didn't. Some give a fuck, some don't. All well and good either way. All fucking well and good. Choo. What's happening in your world? How are you all? If you're into stand-up at all, Ricky Gervais' Supernature just dropped today. Speaking of stand-up, you ever, or anything, take something you're into, anything, literally, and you'll know of somebody, right? And you'll have checked in, or checked out rather, the work of all their colleagues and all the people that they run with and associate with in the realm of whatever it is that, you know, that they do that you're into. And again, it doesn't matter who it is or what it is. But there's like one person that everyone talks about who you don't know a goddamn thing about. Hey, Spoop, welcome. Good to see you. That is the case with me and my girlfriend with Chris Stefano. I mentioned Chris recently because he's got a new special out called Speshy Weshy on Flix, right? We've seen him in interviews and doing like podcasts and whatnot. All fucking like high profile radio, like Pace, like normally the podcast circuit or Sirius XM. But we've never actually seen him perform. Like we've never seen any of his club work or anything like online, all that kind of idea. He was on a radio show describing how he put out his recent special, and it was because of a whole bunch of bureaucracy and red tape behind the scenes. And so he basically was saying that he had a fuck it moment and did it himself, which is fine. But that's what made us okay. It was out by the time we had watched that radio show, the live version of it. And we thought, okay, let's try this on. Let's try Chris on. Holy fuck. One of the most pristine comedy specials we have seen to date. I mean, this guy is a monster. Like, fucking hell. Awesome. There you go, Stefano. Some free promo for you. From the Klayre Avalon show. And you know what? I really have to, you know, I mentioned at the top that we are hands-free now. I will say, guys, oh my, I got a mic stand. When did I get it? A few years ago, I guess. Maybe more recent than that. I completely forget when I got it. But irregardless, it was a stage thing, right? Like a tripod thing on the bottom for the feet, and then just came straight up and it bent in the middle, right? It bent at the hip, sort of idea. I got it as a prop to go with this thing, my original mic, this piece of shit, for lip syncs that I do. And for the listeners, I was just holding up to the camera my Pyle mic, Pyle. Don't get a Pyle mic. I got it off, I got it from a pawn shop. But anyway, yeah, I bought the mic stand. I paid what? I paid the same for that mic stand roughly that I did for this one. But obviously two different purposes. Did I realize, I forget if I had like, you know, the idea of using that mic stand for the show. I don't think it did. It didn't cross my mind. I just happened to have the mic already when I did start the show. So the mic was pre-planned almost, but the stand wasn't. Stand was only a lip sync prop. That's it. That's all. It took less than 5 songs for me to basically kick the fuck out of that mic stand. At one point, the clasp or the screw mechanism right in the middle that tightens it so it'll stand upright, the thread or whatever, right, that you have to twist, just basically gave way. And the whole thing basically collapsed in my hand. I had it wrapped together with black electric tape, for fuck's sakes. And then that fell apart because the tape just said "fuck you," and so it was sitting here taped to itself in my apartment, and just through sheer not bothering, it took me forever to throw the fucking thing away because it's useless. All things considered, what's happening is on the arm down here where the clamp is for the entire unit, there's one arm to tighten it to what you're fastening it to, and then for the first arm of the stand itself, there's a little wheel, a tightening and loosening wheel, same idea, but it's not it's 30 fucking bucks. And this is my first run with it. It's sitting like this right now, and it's slanted for the listeners because this just happens to be where the tread bases and stuff settled. If I sit this up like in an L shape, it'll just fall. So, lesson learned, I have to start paying more than the same as what it would cost for 2 packages of cigarettes for things. When I can. Oh, fuck me. And yes, whether you believe it or not, if you get the premiums right now, at least in Canada, depending on where you are, the large packs will run you about the same as what this mic stand cost me. Fun little fact. What is that little boop boop? I keep hearing a... Fuck. Every now and then, I hear a blip, and I don't know what the fuck it is. Do I have something? Oh, you know what it probably is. Get rid of my fucking Discord. Fuck you. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Mic stand woes and trials and tribulations. Yeah. Oh, hey, Reorganize. Yeah, I just closed it down. I was sitting here going, what's the bloopity boop? What the fuck? Fucking annoying. How's it going, though? So, yeah. That wasn't a story to... It was a buyer beware for me. That was all it was, right? I did it twice, and I didn't learn my lesson either time. So we'll see how it goes with this, with the boom, right? Might have to in the future. And it's just that little fucking screw. That won't do as it's told. And I can only tighten it so much. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I have to, because the rest of the unit is sturdy, like this part, right? The arms, they're fine. I'm lovely, Ree. I'm just rambling on in no direction whatsoever right now about the pretty new mic stand I got, or the boom that you can obviously see. Yeah. I'm actually gonna... I'll move on from this in a second, I promise. I'm just annoyed. I'm fucking annoyed that this little fucking screw is... Because I want to be able to move the fucking thing anywhere I want without a wobble. And right now, that screw is causing me a little bit of grief, but I'm not mad at it. But... You're reading my mind. Yeah, I thought of that. I thought of that last night. Just haven't done it yet. But yeah, it makes total sense. In other words, let it hang down, right? Is what you're saying. Let it do the work. Yeah, I get you, because right now it's basically hanging off a cliff kind of idea. Yeah, for sure. See? You tune into the Klayre Avalon show on Twitch, YouTube, or SoundCloud, and this is what happens, folks. You learn things. I'm imparting information on you. Secondhand, because a viewer in my chat just told me, but nevertheless, we're imparting information on you, the good viewer. For the price of... Now I'm thinking for some reason Sally Struthers back in the 80s and 90s. For the price of a cup of coffee. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And let's continue ignoring the fact that we're talking about it being fastened to a chair. Let's just consciously glaze over that entire thing. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, me and my state-of-the-art setup. Yes. Fucking hell. Oh. Guys, I don't know. I keep thinking about this, and it's becoming like the more... How do I put it? It's just lately I've been feeling really good about this, and I keep talking about the growth and development of the show. Well, a good point made, Ree. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. We call it, back home, back east here in Canada, we call it jimmy rigging. That's it. Yeah. So anyway, whatever. Someday I'll look prettier than what anyone has witnessed thus far. I'm not in any particular rush. But yeah, I keep talking about the growth and development of the show, and I remember mentioning one day that if I'm being true to myself, my show has been and will continue to be in a state of development, right? Improvements, this and that could be, I mean, come away from equipment for a second, just what the viewers hear and see when they tune in and all that fun stuff. There's so many goddamn ideas and everything, and I have time. There was a moment recently where, and I fucking love this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. For a few days leading up to a previous show, I was knocking my head against the wall because I had no content, right? I had nothing to talk about. Content, that word makes me itch. I'm not a content creator. That's not how I think of it. I'm a radio girl. The only difference is you can see me. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, I was going on and on and on to myself about how I had nothing to talk about. And then come day of the show, I was still there, but then I had a fuck it moment and I said, okay, I'm just gonna go anyway. And I wind up coming on air and yammering on for 2.5 hours about how I had nothing to talk about. In that same vein, I did so because I am also a believer in that anything is content. Irony at work. Is that irony? That's irony, isn't it? Not having content and talking about not having content. Yeah. So, yeah. And now, it's cool too, because since that episode, a lot of shit has happened. A few TV shows, actually, that I'm checking out. I mentioned Chris Stefano's special just earlier. Speshy Weshy. Nikki Glazer, if you're familiar with American stand-up, she just launched it's like a docu-series kind of thing, or like a reality kind of idea. During the demic, she moved home to her hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, and decided to make a fucking show out of it. Just dropped the other day. I forget what it's out there. Yeah, it's called Welcome Home, Nikki Glazer. And I believe the E! Network is behind it as well, because I follow it on Twitter. There's only 4 episodes out right now, season 1, and it's a cute little show. It's just fun. And, dare I say, whimsical. It's quintessentially Nikki, if you know anything about Glazer. It's just fun. It's just fun. What else? Oh, Pam and Tommy Lee. You all know I don't need to explain who Pam and Tommy Lee are. Just dropped recently, I think. Actually, I shouldn't say recently, because I don't actually know when it dropped. But it's out there as well. It's called Pam and Tommy. And it's being promoted as dark comedy. And they're not in it. But there are people who play them, and there's a whole, like, oh my god, the cast for this thing. Fucking amazing cast. And it's all about, let's call it the tape heard round the world kind of idea. I dove into episode 1 this morning just to try it on, see how it was. I'm not fucking hating it. Seth Rogen's in it. A few other people. I'll do the cast in a second. Hang on. That's a neat point. Reorganize. Lily James is pretty unrecognizable as Pamela Jiggly Wiggly. I only knew it was her because the show got a lot of press back in the UK when it was in production. Oh, cool. So yeah, let's really quick. Where the fuck? Oh, there's my proof against do I still? I don't still have it up. All right, fuck it. Let's cast. Oh, maybe it's yeah. There we go. Oh, by the way, if you do want to watch it and you happen to be in North America, it's on Hulu, Hulu. So yeah, or if you can find it, go ahead and try her on. And by her, I do that all the time. I'm referring to the show as her, not Lily James, as I have now been informed. But fucking hell. Okay, so let me see here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Cast. So Lily James, Sebastian Stan is Tommy, Seth Rogen, Taylor Schilling, I don't know who she is, Nick Offerman, Dice, Andrew Dice Clay. I feel there's a lady, Pepe Sonuga, or Sonuga, or I don't know how to pronounce that. She looks like someone from the cast of Pose. But I don't know who that is. So yeah, like a wall-to-wall bulletproof cast, including, like when I saw this name, I said, what the fuck? I hope, for anyone who's going to show up today, or if you're going to see it on the recording, I hope you're not going to make me explain who Maxwell Caulfield is. But, yeah. Tam and Pommy. Bam and Tommy.
Bam and Tommy. Bam and fucking Tommy.
Yeah, it's, guys, it's a bit of a clunker coming into the first episode. It's nothing fucking special. And I just, like I said, I'm in the beginning stages. The ink on my viewership of it is still wet, so to speak. I'm just seeing how it goes, right? Sometimes you do that, right? You'll latch onto something, and you're hoping it's going to be everything that you would expect it to be if there is a spotlight or a history behind what it is you're watching, right? Or even reading, for that matter. It goes the same way. I've even watched interviews where, like, say it's a podcast, and I watch the podcast because I like the person who does the podcast, obviously. But I've seen podcasts where they'll have a well-known person coming on for their guest, and it winds up being just, you know, just gray, you know? It's underwhelming because in any other setting or any other circumstance, you've seen the person who is the guest be or do more, right? That's fucking. I do it with singers and performing artists as well. I have this thing where I can be a fan of you, but I may or may not be able to tolerate when you speak and express your thoughts. And you know what? Now that I mentioned that, I'm going to put part of that responsibility on the person chatting with you or interviewing you. Maybe they just suck at it a little. Maybe it's a 60-40 ratio, 80-20, I don't know. But yeah, there have been a healthy handful of instances where I will be a fan of someone's work, but in an interview setting, it's like watching paint dry. Or the opposite is true too, and this is really fun because I like talk radio and shit. I really enjoy, like, say if I'm just a ho-hum fan of someone's work, but in an interview setting, they're gold-plated, right? I find that, well, personally, I find that an interesting dynamic, but that's just me, right? I find that kind of logic kind of neat, because it's true. It's nothing but true if you think about it. Somebody can be really cool on stage, given what they do, but then put them in front of a microphone talking to someone and, like, who the fuck are they? But then the opposite is true. I don't know. Weird. I think of these things and I don't know why. And there are a handful of people who I am fans of who that applies to. So anyway. God, all that because of Pam and Tommy's new series. Shit. Sitting here acting like I know what I'm talking about, right? Who the fuck am I? Yes. Tune into the Klayre Avalon show. Listen to her yammer on and on ad nauseum about an industry that she is not even close to being in. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know how yet. I thought I went on my dashboard the other day.
On my Twitch dashboard.
And I thought because when I set my Twitch page up, I had the category of music because that's what I was doing. I thought I can't find the section where I can do that again for my entire channel. All I found was the edit stream info, those big fucking buttons on the right-hand side. People who don't know what Twitch is aren't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about, but there's a big blue button that says edit info. I hit it, and it didn't edit my whole channel because I'm going into their new category of talk and podcast, talk show slash podcast, and I can't figure out where the setting is to edit my whole channel. Urgh. Say, okay, that again, please. Sorry. Say what? I want to edit the category for my channel from music to talk show slash podcasting. Yeah. On the right-hand side where all the buttons are, I found the big blue edit info button because you can't miss it. And I was only able to edit the category on one show. I know you can do it for the whole for your whole channel. I just forget where it is. The setting. I can't, and I've searched all the side menus. I can't fucking find it. I don't know. I don't know, maybe one of the team who are smarter than me can find it. Doesn't take much to be smarter than me. But yeah. If anyone's curious about what you're hearing under me, for each one, there's I'm telling you, I'm like, for true and honest and for serious, there is a way to do it for your entire channel. I just can't remember. But yeah, if anyone's enjoying what you're hearing in the background, it's Umbraid from Paris. Yeah, no worries. And I mean, I'm not exactly losing sleep over it. I mean, if I have to edit the category for today's show, I will. Yeah, I guess I just went public with that accidentally. Yeah, for anyone who's seen the show and anyone who will, doesn't affect anything really, and it's the only thing changing. Going from the music category to talk show and podcast. You know why I did it? You know what? In the interest of translucency, oh my god, transparency, and breaking the fourth wall. Being under the music category simply didn't fit anymore. My own show was boring me. That's it, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. My own show was boring me. I was talking to someone recently about it, and I said, because I've been doing music analysis and mix analysis since I started, right? Getting poetic about moments in tracks and moments in mixes, I should say. And I got to a point where I said to myself, like, fuck me, like, how much of a poetic spin can I put on this shit? It was fun. I don't deny that, and I loved doing it. But it's true, I can only wax poetic so much. I mean, fuck. So, yeah, and so now all the talk show wheels are in motion now, and I'm going, which is, you know what? That's what I wanted to do since day fucking one. I just didn't know how. But recently, when I just started talking about shit, all the wheels went into motion. And so, yeah. Funny enough, the other day, I went into the talk show podcast category. I don't give a fuck where in the world you are, but where's all the English live streams? I saw Trini. I saw Portugal. Trinidad. Like, all over the Asian live streams. This, that, whatever. And I'm saying rock on. I don't know, you know, whatever. But I was like, where the fuck are all the English-speaking people? And the ones that were speaking English were doing, like, D&D shit, like Dungeons & Dragons. There was one, they looked like they were in an actual radio studio. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. Yeah, of course, Ree in the chat says, diversification, yeah. Yeah, someone suggested different shows on different nights to me, before. I don't disagree with that concept, but the nice thing about what I do is everything, like, all my shows are different. So my what I do is convenient in that way. You know what I mean? All I wish I had was more of a schedule. That's it. Because I do this like I'm off yesterday and today. I mean, fuck, even take today. I knew I was coming on today, but compared to my previous show where I would promo who I was going to be talking about, right, a DJ or producer, I did promo for today, last night, yeah. Because now I'm in a headspace where I'm thinking, how the fuck do I promote nothing? Hey, you know, like, how do I just... Okay, yes, face mugshot of me, and I'm live on Friday, or whatever. You know, that seems really fucking pointless. But I'm going to do it anyway, because that's what you do. Throw up a little blurb of what I was going to be talking about today, like I mentioned Nikki Glazer a second ago, blah, 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 all that shit. I'm telling you, and I've gone on, listen to me, I've gone on about the show now for God knows how long. If I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. To go back to the editing show thing. If I could pay people to do all this for me, well, I'd be broke, because I'd be paying those people very well. But the point is, it makes me itch. I like technology. I just don't like putting it into place. I don't like putting the technology where it needs to be for me to use it. That's not, that ain't, I ain't that girl. That's not how I rock. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? Spot that lyric. What's up, Doc? Can we rock? Who can clock that? What's up, Doc? Can we rock? 90s rap. I'll give you a hint. This is really not anything. You know what? Good example. Okay, I got Audacity the other day for file conversion for my SoundCloud. I was converting them. I was converting the files, my YouTube files, to MP3, and then uploading them onto my SoundCloud until I exhausted my free upload allotment. So that's fine. I sorted that the other day. No big deal. So I get Audacity, and I was talking to a friend about it, and I said, "Are you around tomorrow, being today? Because I want to give Audacity a spin." And she says, "Oh, what are you converting?" I said, "The raw footage of my show to MP3." And then she's like, "Oh, watch this YouTube video. This will tell you how to install the plugin to use video to, the video conversion thing, I presume." And I'm like, "Holy can you not just do something without a plugin?" And OBS. Oh, a plugin for this and a fucking download for that. And I am not that person. I have Zoom on my Twitch, on my OBS now. I didn't put it there. I don't understand these things. I'm not that person. Now, mind you, I can reformat a hard drive, or I used to be able to. C:/, whack, whatever the fuck the command is, or what is it? Defrag, C:/, whack, defrag. Oh, that's what it was. Config, system config, or whatever it was. I've done that, and presumably you can still do it that way. A disk clean. I know what a disk clean is. I can do that. But legitimately, every time I go to install one of these plug-in motherfuckers, something goes wrong. It either doesn't install, and that will be after multiple attempts. Just nothing seems to go right for me when software is concerned. Specifically, software. If I have to add something to something that I put on my desktop, game over. Simple as that. Oh, wah. This is boring. What's the other? Oh, shit. No. That's not what I want. Okay. Speaking of boredom. What? Okay. Let's fucking. Ew. Not an analysis show, I'll repeat, but my God, that was just boring. Again, I talk about celebrities and stuff when they're doing interviews and whatever. They may or may not come off during the interview as underwhelming. I know who that artist was that I was just playing, and I love what he does, but I didn't like that. That was way below what I expected. It was Umbraid. He does similar stuff to Remco Beekwilder, Richter. Richter's another one I like. So hey, if you find yourself over in Germany or anywhere in Europe in the coming months, Kirsten Eden is all over the place right now. Fuck, she has been ramping up on her touring since I believe last year. At some point last year, she went back on the road. Yeah, so follow her Instagram, Kirsten Eden, Kerstin Eden, Eden, for all her upcoming dates. And yeah, I can't say enough about Kirsten. I've covered her and her other half, Pappenheimer, numerous times on the show. Numerous. Really great stuff. What's going on, Drew? Oh, and speaking of music, someone that I came across recently, Acid Zombeat. My God. Really? Oh my God. How does she spell it? ACID. And then Zombeat. Zombeat. Acid Zombeat. All one word. Oh, wow. Let me do this proper and shit. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome on in to, if you are unfamiliar, the Klayre Avalon show. Welcome in, Amber, one and all. Who am I seeing here? Who's in? We've got Kid, Dynamo, Amber herself, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Nice to see you, Dynamo. Jason Naughty. Jason Naughty from the Jersey Shore. Fucking Jersey Shore. Hey, Jason, how's the situation? You're only gonna know what the situation is if you're from Jersey. Welcome in, everybody. Take a seat. Grab a drink. Let me take your coat. Just talking fucking shit today, guys. Welcome in. For real and honest and for true. What was I doing? I was, recently, what the fuck is wrong with me? Just a second ago, I was talking about, what the fuck was I talking about? Was I talking about editing my channel? Oh yeah, I've made the decision to go from music to the whole podcast and talk show category on Twitch. To the newcomers, what you're basically experiencing is the situation is raiding your nation. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. And Charlie, thank you. The situation is raiding your nation. But yeah, guys, I'm just kind of shit talking. This is one of the opening episodes to my migration from the music category here on Twitch over to the fucking talk show and podcast category. That's all it is. Welcome in, guys. Oh yes, the the anti-trans legislation in Bama. Yeah, I heard about that completely by accident on Twitch, on Twitter. Yeah, Bama, fucking Bama, Bama down there banning all them transgendered folk. They don't like them folk down there. What's my thing? Neither, Charlie. Both. To get specific about that, I'm not a hard house fan. I'm not a techno fan. I'm not a rock fan. I'm not a rap fan. I've said this on previous shows. I'm a music fan, cut and dry. But I am a raver. I will say that for sure. All the things, yes, my dear. All the fucking things. These are a few of my favorite things. Yeah, I do rock, fucking 90s rap. That's cool too, because as much as I say rap, I don't go past 99 with my rap. Nope. Fuck, I remember when I was about, let me see. The singers themselves and the bands had been around for years, but I was about 11 or 12, I guess, and that was when I was exposed to like Bon Jovi and Def Leppard and all these groups, Poison, Crew. The mumble rap. That's the trap stuff. That's big in the southern states, Atlanta, all these areas in the U.S. The trap stuff is huge down there. But yeah, the hair bands, like I was saying, yeah, Crew, fucking Poison, all of it. I even go back to now I'm getting really specific, but yeah. Techno hard house? No, fucking like all of it, dude. All of it. I have on my phone, is anyone familiar with Cirque du Soleil? Clap if yes. Yeah, clap, right? Yeah. Let me hear you. Make some noise for Cirque du Soleil. They have a show called Alegria. I haven't seen the show, but I found weirdo. Look who's talking. Yeah. I haven't seen Alegria, but I do have the title song on my phone. It's really fucking cool. I fucking love it. Yeah. I'm getting called a weirdo by don't get me started. Don't get me fucking started, yo. Dab. Oh, we talking about Dab Radio? My missus says I'll come back as a Dab radio station. I'm still struggling to figure out to wrap my head around what this Dab radio is. Would Dab radio be FM radio over here in North America? Is that the game? Like, is it network radio or is it lower on the scale than that? Oh, it's just digital. Do you mean online? Or... Oh, so it's internet radio? No? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, then that would be like FM radio over here. And apparently, according to Dr. Droog, Dab radio in the Netherlands is shit. That's what Drew says as well, Amber. That it isn't as good as FM. Geez, now I'm thinking that maybe if Dab was over here, it would be the equivalent of like university radio. We can do it! Raw! Hospital radio! Geez, which is worse, the shit you hear in the hospital? I don't think I've ever heard radio, because over here, I think they get like network radio in, so it's I don't know. Speaking of whatever hospital radio is, go to what would be like the Walmart equivalent or Target equivalent over here? What would that be in like Europe and the UK? Would it be Harrods and all that sort of thing? Like, is there a generic store over there that y'all go to? It's not Harrods? No? I've heard of Tesco. Okay, now great examples. Yeah, whatever Primark is. I know Tesco. I thought it was a gas station when I first heard it. But yeah, what this is all making me think of is like the radio that you hear in Zellers and Walmart and all that shit. Like the shit they just have going. Muzak. Fucking. Welcome, Brownie Biscuits. Hello. God, I put a fucking boom in my face, and now all of a sudden, my God, if I put a fly up here, I can hear him fart. Fuck. Oi. Oh. Kid Dynamo, it's all owned by the Walton family over here. Unit DVSN, hello. Good to see you. Wow, I'm glad I switched that music. This is way better than that shit I was doing a second ago. 12 minutes in and I'm sold. Same artist. Fly. Same artist, different mix. But yeah, my God, it's so weird. And you know what? To go back to the whole fucking mic idea again, I am irrationally happy about the fact that you remember when I first started this shit, I was eating the fucking mic. Well, guess who's not eating the mic anymore? You know, all I had to do was turn my mic up. And all of a sudden, I'm half a foot away from it. I don't want to perform fellatio on my mic. Give me a boom, and all of a sudden I've got big girl shit going on. Oh, and don't even get me started on the jokes that I was getting when I would go like this with my fucking, you know, the... Oh, people came at me for that? Oh. Oh, that's what it is. Well, it's lovely to meet you too, Charlie. Charlie 888. That is so... Guys, a second ago, my fucking... And see, this is what I do, guys. I talk about everything that fucking happens. This is what I fucking... This is who I am. And a second ago, my right fucking earpiece started doing that. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
The little cord came out of the earpiece. Fuck.
Yeah, Charlie. Kid, real time. To go back, and speaking of tech and fucking gear and all that shit, like Ree was going on about a little while ago. I do, and because I was talking about the trials and tribulations of integrating Zoom into my OBS. That has been sorted. That has been taken care of. Even though I know there are online streaming platforms to use, that's fine. So now my issue is for my. Well, yeah, for sure, Jason. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. You weren't here earlier when I explained that basically my show is, and because of the radio shows that I'm a fan of, I am a firm believer in, and I mentioned this earlier, is that anything is content. So, yeah. Yeah, I've heard Skype as well. But the point I was trying to make, thank you, is that as much as it hurts my fucking mind when I do this stuff, what the issue is now is if I want to say, okay, yeah, so-and-so, Saturday, this time, come on, we'll have a chat. Well, that person doesn't, that person may or may not have Skype or fucking Zoom or anything. Because you know what it is. I know what it is, and it's easy. We're all watching this on Twitch. I've spoken to people in numerous locations who don't know what Twitch is. Which is really hard for me because this is really, my show is very specific. This isn't like, I like to, my only brag is that, or my only hope I should say, is that when and if you watch me, you ain't gonna find another me on Twitch. I do, a oh, for fuck's sakes. I know, Amber, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're more than enough. There's actually during a previous show, I was talking about Dorothy's new record. Dorothy out of Los Angeles. She dropped a new record recently called Gifts from the Holy Ghost, and one of the songs in it, one of the opening tracks, is called Beautiful Life, and one of the lyrics is, "You are more than enough, don't change." So funny that Amber in the chat shares that ideology, but I knew that anyway because, yeah. Oh, free spirits and such. And to hashtag the 80s, that's one to grow on. The more you know. Is anybody familiar with American TV back when we were kids in the 80s? And those little lesson to be learned commercials that they would have on, these little shorts? It would be like some fucking growing up lesson, and the whole thing. The one to grow on, or no, the more you know, the screen went black, and it would be a comet, like a streaming star coming across the screen, and then it would go one to grow on, or whichever one it was. And the other one was the more you know. This shit was on like from when I was like 5 to mostly when I was a kid, because it wasn't on. Those things weren't on by the time I hit junior high. These stupid little fucking things. Stupid little things stuck on the wrong side of heaven. But I did it to myself. I did it to myself. Traded in my forever. We aren't gonna make it. We aren't gonna fucking make it. I need more music. How much time I got left on that? 20 minutes out of an hour. Oy, I need more music. Yesterday. I have plenty. I mean, I don't need something new, I guess. I don't know. Happens all the time. Maybe. Well, thank you. How was your pee? How was your system irrigation? How was your disc clean? How's your antivirus protection working? Oh, I know. I am obscenely familiar with that. Yes. Oh my God. I forget if I mentioned it at the top of the show, so I'm going to do it again. If you are a fan of stand-up, like me and my partner are, you know shit. We have been waiting for Supernature to drop. I went to the offie just earlier. To my phone comes my notice. Supernature, Ricky Gervais, has dropped today. Fucking love it. So we'll probably be trying her on a little later on. A little later on. Gonna be great. Are you like us in the fact that whether it's singing or stand-up or acting, don't say a word. Amber in the chat for the listeners says she was at Supernature, so don't tell me a thing. What I was gonna say was for us and a lot of comics, because we follow a lot of them. You know how you'll latch onto someone, and for regardless of how long, every time they put something out, you don't even have to hear it or watch it to know that you're gonna love it. I'm like that with a lot of music. Take Dorothy's record that I was just talking about. When it dropped just recently, she would put out the teasers and this and that, and that's fine. They all do it. But when I found out that Holy Ghosts was dropping, I said, okay, no fucking worries. Dorothy's got this. Because I fucking love everything Dorothy does. Yeah. She can do no wrong. We're kind of, I don't know, we want to see Supernature, but we're kind of going, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll fucking see. We'll fucking see. We're gonna check it out anyway. Here's my DJ skills. Okay, can we give is there like a gold star feature on Twitch? And if there is, can we award that to James 888, please? With his mention of Mama Madge. I should put that as you know what? It's funny. You go on Twitch, you see chat rules, this and that, whatever. I don't have any of that because I really don't care. I should just for the hell of it, just for a goof. Oh, it's Madonna, Amber. Madonna. She's a recording artist, and she from the 80s. She built an illustrious career as a singer and a performer. Has hung out and met and collaborated with a lot of people over the years. Yeah, she. A lot of people think she invented voguing, but she didn't. She just cashed in on it. So yeah, once again, Madonna. Amber, if you want to check Madonna out. So there you go. I couldn't keep my shit together. Well, that can happen, right, Amber? Things kind of sometimes go by us, and yeah, it's just the way it is in the fast-paced, I want it yesterday world we live in, right? So no harm, no foul. Richie, can you stop putting apostrophes in plurals? Very pointy bras. That was Pointy Bra and High Pony. That wasn't the Blonde Ambition tour. Or was it? That was in the erotica days, I believe. What? It was the Blonde Ambition? I forget. Ah, cool. I have Truth or Dare on DVD. And I don't have a DVD player. I just wanted it. It's right over there on the bookcase. It's somewhere in there, yeah. What else do I have? Shit. I've got... Guys. Let's see if the camera will pick this up. Anybody know what that is? Anybody know what Wigstock is? I've gone queer on you, so hang on. Oh, Wigstock. Wigstock was... Wigstock was Rue. It was... Oh, I'm blanking now. Oh. It was Delight. Yeah, RuPaul, yes. It was all the early queens who... all the early queens in New York, right? Back in the 80s and whatnot. Lee Bowery. Absolute fucking legend. Legendary performer in New York. Let me see. Formica. Another one. Lady Formica. Joey Arias, I believe, was involved in Wigstock as well. Wigstock. I'm gonna go fucking... Here we go. Wigstock. Who was in it? Boom. There we go. All right. All right. Lady Bunny, Rue, Jackie Beat, still working, an 80s queen. Candace Kane, Joey Arias, Miss Coco Peru, love Coco. Lee Bowery, and on and on and on. Wendy Wild, Alexis Arquette. You know who Alexis Arquette is. Debbie Harry. I mean, Jesus H. Christ. And it was it was a great time for the scene. Yeah, Debbie Harry. Yeah. Wigstock was. I don't think it was a series of concerts. I think it was just the one. I think it was just this. But it's cool that things like Wigstock exist. Because it encapsulates, you could say, or at least plays a role in encapsulating what New York, what the queer scene in New York looked like in the 90s. And I'm sitting here, having seen an obscene amount of visual proof as to what the New York queer scene looked like back in the 90s, even though I've never been there. So yeah, a little bit of a nod to Wigstock. And speaking of CDs, DVDs, and so on, Blu-ray, Catch-A-Ray, Stevie Ray, Sun Ray, Ray Gunn. You ever met Ray Gunn? I hear he's a nice guy, that Ray Gunn. I have to get a Discman or something. I have to buy a fucking Discman. So I can play my copy of Amber's recent CD. Stingray, yes. I have had it bestowed upon me, the Tidyland recent release, dropped by the one and only person in the world who doesn't know who Madonna is. And I don't have a CD player or a DVD player. But it's on my coffee table. It's right over there. I haven't even opened it yet. And I mean, I don't know why it was gifted to me. And thank you to the person who was gracious enough to extend that to me. But I don't know why. I mean, I've had this conversation with her before, and we've talked about it on our show, Rave Memory Lane. How this girl got a fucking CD release after only being like a high octane CD release from the Tidy family, after only being a DJ and producer for 2 weeks. I mean, fuck off. You have to be shitting talent in the morning to get that kind of accolade. And I will say, yes, as much as she's only been doing it for a couple of weeks, oh my god, guys. Oh, for the listeners, if you could only see what's going on in the Twitch right now, in the Twitch chat right now. My fuck. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna steal it from you for this one, Amber. Don't tell Daddy how to fuck. Oh man. Oh, so you didn't so much. Oh, so you got them installed. What IT department did you talk to for that? I want to see the IT department that installs tits. Fucking shit. Oh. Yo, Amber, I read that too fast and I thought you said fake cookies. Yep. Big fake cookies. Yeah, the IT department, Richie. Yeah. Good call. Nice catch, mate. Nice fucking catch. I know, right? Well, that's the glory of it, isn't it, Amber? It's an investment, right? And if you get enough road out of them, like bingo, you get your fucking money back. So, I mean, what can I tell you, love? No, it's yeah. What was I watching? Of course she can mix, says Charlie 888. Yeah, of course she can mix. Yes. Pancake batter, cookie batter, cake batter, scrambled eggs. I mean, my God, I'm hearing through the rumor mill that this fall, Amber is launching, of all things, a cookbook. I'm sorry, Amber, I'll stop. I'm starting to feel bad now. Call us even, Amber, because do you remember the night you came into the chat and you absolutely terrorized everything? Well, no, you didn't terrorize everything. You just terrorized me. That's it. That was all. So, yeah. Oh, I've been there. For sure. Yeah. It's fun, isn't it? It's fucking great when you don't need it. Oh, it's fucking yeah. I used to fucking eat it like candy. I had an addiction to it years and years ago. And here's the funny part. The person I was getting it from was actually prescribed it, but he never took it. I want, there's a house mix that I want to play, but I can't because it'll just be an hour of muted music. Oh, I want to play it so bad, but I'll ruin my entire show if I do. Fuck. I know what I'll do. I've done this before. I'm going to, just in case. What am I doing here? Bear with me, guys. And see, this is cool, too, because I'm leaning forward. You know what? Let me get superficial for a second. I'm leaning forward doing something on the computer, and you can still hear me, and I'm not going like this. This, like, it's the stupidest fucking thing. But I'm, like I said at the top of the show, I am irrationally happy that my mic is now not being babysat by me. I fucking love it. I can do what I want now. Okay, I need a mix. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just go with something I already have when the time comes. Going back to the whole podcast and yes, the lollipop has a fixed position now. Yes, and it's you know what? Good point. I mean, because Dr. Droog in the chat for the listeners says lollipop has a fixed position. Well, that's nothing but a good thing, right? Nothing but a good thing, because you want to be ergonomically correct. And to play with an idea, would a boom stand, much like this one, or one that costs at least twice what this did, would a boom stand not serve the world of fellatio really well? Can you imagine? I would love to be a fly on the wall during a call girl visit, right? And and before and like during the moments when things start heating up, I would love for the lady of the evening to right before she buys some candy, so to speak, I would love for her to pull out one of these rigs and say, "Okay, sir," or whatever, "can you try this on, please?" Because I have to think of my lower back and possibly my spinal issues. I'm seeing a chiropractor, so if you could indulge me and see this little black little bit here, could you please go ahead and make yourself friendly with it before we begin? And it will attach to a coffee table. Speaking of ergonomics. So, or depending on what your furniture looks like, you might have wooden couch arms and stuff. Attach the motherfucker to the arm of the couch. It moves, right? It's gyroscopic. So, put on the pair of shoes. That's interesting phrasing. Amber in the chat says, I owe her partner about 132 blowjobs. That's interesting phrasing. You owe? Or is that just you being conscientious? Is that what we're talking about here? Is just conscientiousness? Jesus Christ, ergonomically blow up. And I mean, the high class guys down here on Bay Street in Toronto. Bay Street is the financial district. The nice thing about ergonomically correct fellatio is the guys and women, right? No. You did not. No. That sucks. What? Let me see. Damn it. How do I fix this? Oh no. Oh, this has not happened in quite some time. No. What about if I do something different? Oh, that's not without a restart. Guys, I've lost audio. Well, not really. I've lost music capability. It's doing that stuttering thing again. Ah, man. If it was OBS, I could restart or refresh or something. How the hell do I do that? I don't know how to do that, and I don't really want to try right now. It was just Winamp, Amber. Just Winamp. That's it. Nothing special. I wonder now if that's fucking up. This will probably be too. Let's go over here. Try this. Yep. Yeah, everything. That was SoundCloud that you just heard stuttering, so everything has gone sideways on me. For some reason. Fuck. Again? That hasn't happened in quite some time. Fuck. Ba, 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 ba. What was I gonna do? Oh, to hell with it. I'll just do... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, wait now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, wait now. What was that? Ah, yes. That's what I wanted. Yeah, that's always been the thing, Amber. My vocal will be just fine, but SoundCloud and Winamp haven't crapped out on me for quite some time. Not in a while. Yeah, and that's YouTube right there. Yep. Fuck. Anyway, in the true vein of professionalism, even though I'm nowhere near a professional, we will continue. We will rock on because I don't need music to talk shit. That's just plain true. I don't need. Well, I could restart. I suppose. Yeah, but restarting in Twitch terms means I lose my entire audience. Happens in gaming all the time. I have no problem restarting. Should I restart, guys? I'd have to... Okay. What am I... Well, stay in the chat. Well, okay. But if I do a system restart, then you guys will... Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm doing the whole fucking shooting match, girl. Yep. All right. For anyone who's going to see this on the recording, I do apologize. But if anything is true, it's my motto. I don't edit, so I'll be right back. I will be right back.